What's up, man? It's your boy JL, the Radicals, man. You tuned in to VAPtv, man. Radicals. Like I said, man, my name is JL. The team is called the Radicals, man. Radtalk. Hashtag radtalk, man. Y'all can Google that, man. It's what we pushing. It's our lifestyle, man. It's just like it's basically like once you find something that you're really passionate about, man, you know, we want to make sure that comes true, man. We want to do everything that we can in our power to make sure that, you know, that whatever dream you have, you know, is whatever it is, man. Videographer, culinary, rapper, singer, whatever, man. We want to make sure everything that we push it like it's ours. You know, when you got somebody, a team behind you, you know, that loves what you do just like they love what they do, you know, of course they push it, you know, they push it hard, man, and it makes it easier for you, especially if it's good, you know, good content, and that's stuff that's gonna last forever, man, not just something that's gonna fly by night, man. So yeah, man, I'm JL, and yeah, man, I'm an artist.
So where you from?
Nashville, Tennessee is where I was raised. I was born in Columbia, Tennessee. It's a smaller town in Tennessee, and yeah, man, not a lot to do there. So you know, I feel like all of the people that come from there, that's doing something now are Shaq Masons, Tredarius Goff. Those are, you know, football players. You know, Shaq, he just got drafted and he plays for the New England Patriots. Yeah, man, come straight from Columbia, Tennessee. You know, band play as far as the music side. You know, all of those, we come from there, and I feel like we know how it feels to not have anything. So you know, whenever we do something, our drive is just like, you know, none other, you know, nothing that can really stop us when we really set on something, our dreams, our goals, what we feel like we were meant to do, we put on earth to do. So yeah.
Okay, so around Nashville, I know it's big in music, mostly country music.
Mm-hmm.
How is that? Did that influence? Did that play any part in your artistry now?
Me personally, I feel like it did, man. You know, a lot of other artists, I don't really know. I can't really speak for just because, you know, I would write a country music song in a second. I'll write a pop song in a second. I love it. I love challenging my brain to do that kind of stuff. You know, especially something that's not technically my lane. You know, I want to do it. You know, and I do it. You know, and I wreck my brain doing that. So I just feel like country music. You know, my dad, he loves country music, man. He's like the whitest black guy anybody knows, man. I promise you, man. Like, so it's just like, yeah, that's something I couldn't get away from even if I tried. So it's just like, yeah, man, it plays a big part in my music, man. Yeah.
So you got a lot of music in your family background?
Nah, man. It's as far as like being an artist, not really, but you know, my mom, she sings, you know, church, like a lot of that stuff, it just come from like church and stuff like that. But you know, I think that's just African American family period, or just families period. You know, we all grew up in the church, and then we kind of find our own way and figure out what we're gonna do, man. So that's kind of how it was with me, same way, you know, just real heavy in the church, and then just taking that musical side, because it made me feel like something whenever I, you know, sang a church song or, you know, anything like that. It made me I figured out that made me feel different ways other than playing sports or doing anything like that. You know, some other career that I could have done. You know, so yeah.
Was it kind of like an escape for you early on?
Yeah, man, venting too, man. You know, and I said that in the earlier interview that I did, man. It was like, man, it was just, I would go in, like, wherever I was, you know. I had when I was at my auntie house, I would go in my closet, go in her closet, you know, in the room that I had, and it was just write all times of the night, man, just be writing, you know. And it was just like I was blocking myself in, and it's like a whole nother imaginary world, you know. Even though I was writing real life stuff, the imaginary world was me making into metaphors, and me, you know, doing, you know, different things that, like saying different things to kind of block what was really going on, you know, type stuff like that, you know, just like you said, man, just to get away from what was going on. But you know, I never wanted to talk about that stuff. If you listen to my songs, it's not like sad songs or anything. Even if it is sad songs, it's just like it's something that's relatable, but it's not nothing that's talking about like personally my life. I don't put any like names out there or anything like that too much or anything like that, or talk about my personal life. I feel like a lot of people do that, and it just gets like, okay, yeah, we know about your life. Now what, can you make a song? Can you make me feel good? Can you make me feel sad? Can you make me feel all the different things like that, all of the emotions that we have, and I try to tap into that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's definitely something. When I checked out your record, we'll talk about that. But when I checked it out, it's definitely something I felt was like raw emotion, to the point where I couldn't just listen to it once. I had to replay it to really absorb it.
Mm-hmm.
And is that something you try to attack, or it just happened that way?
Nah, man. With the song I feel you talking about, which is Nameless and Pull Me Up. The visual. With Nameless, it was just like, you just get sick of it, of whatever's going on, man. So it was just kind of like all coming out, and then I don't like, and I write differently from I've noticed that I write differently from a few people that like I just write, and then I'll try to find a beat that goes with what I've written, instead of like having a beat and then rewriting to the beat, which is, I find a lot of people do, and so when I'm doing that, it's just like basically I don't. It's not even a tempo or melody or anything. Or maybe a melody is the only thing that I have. So when I have a melody or something like that, it just makes it. And that's the first thing I come up with. Whenever I'm writing, yeah, it's a melody, yeah. So whenever I have something like that, I just kind of go with it, and then once I practice it a lot. I practice whatever I have a lot, and then to the point where it's just like I can say it. In a high pitched voice, I can say, you said in your voice,
Mm-hmm.
like say it any way that I can, any way that I know how, and then now I got some good, I got a song that I know that I can manipulate, I guess, to however I want it to be, But for the most part, man, it's just like it's you said, it's just emotion, man. It's how I feel at the time, Yeah.
Do you do all your own writing?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I would do my own writing. And anything that I release personally, I would do my own writing. For my team or something like that, if they have something, they be like, man, you sound better singing this or something like that. And I like that my team is confident in themselves enough to be like, nah, even though it may sound good, it may sound better if you on it, and because we all do the same thing in that aspect, and that's why a lot of our music is going to be really, really dope, just because of that one reason, because we can, our styles are so different, like I do, and and this interview is about me, but my team is just as dope, if not doper than I am, so at what they do, so that's what's dope as hell, man.
It's definitely good to have that support system. Y'all can kind of piggyback off each other.
Yeah.
Kind of give each other that whatnot. Okay, so let's go more into your single record.
Mm-hmm.
For the people that don't know, you have some like with Nameless. Kind of go more and talk about that. The two, because it felt like the video was like two different parts.
Yeah.
Kind of tell the people how that came about. Like break that down.
Exactly, man. I was working heavy with the director, which is David TK Holbert, straight from Tennessee, and Jeff Shibley, man. That's our personal videographer, photographer. And yeah, so just working with them heavy, and then telling them my vision as far as what the song meant to me, and then letting them dream, and then at the same time, keeping my vision in mind, and it came together like that, as far as like the storyline, how that came together. But as far as the two songs, it's just basically a hate song, a good fu, if you will, to the person that did you wrong, Nameless is, and it's and Pull Me Up is just basically like overly being in love, being and kind of and sexual love, kind of a lust, and kind of really just being deep and overly in love with somebody, man, to the point where it's kind of scary,
I need to thank you, cause I made you. I took a chance and I saved you. All the chances I gave you, shit, I should've played you.
We make so many other different types of music that at least one of the songs that we make is gonna be from you. You know, it's just I don't. Not even brag or anything, but we really do make really good music, man. You know, just because we spend our time on it and we make sure that we're gonna put out something that's worth something, you know, sonically and, you know, just period. You know, we wouldn't want nothing 5 years down the road to look back on it and be like, oh, these guys wasn't even that good, you know, like that. But you know, so we put out stuff, and we try to plan, you know, how we do everything and try to do it the right way, you know. So yeah.
Okay. In a few words, describe like your style in the music.
I don't know. It's just like energy, man. Like really, just, you know, it's a lot of energy in whatever I do, man. I try to make sure my diction is really crisp when I'm doing my music, you know, and that's something I learned from a chorus teacher that I had in high school. And you know, I just you know, and I learn a lot from, you know, I go to different shows, I go to different, you know, I'm around, you know, some of the best artists that I know, so it's just like, you know, I'm learning every day, so it's just like I just want to keep getting better and better, man. You know, a lot of people tell me I'm good now, but I'm nowhere even close to where I want to be. You know, I feel like you know, everything that I did before was just like practice for what you know, what God has for me, a bigger plan, you know. So yeah.
Hey, describe your vision, like what you got to go in the future.
Man, I want to be I just want to be very very like vision forward. Like I want people to be able to see everything that we're doing, you know. So we release a lot of like recaps and stuff of our, you know, weekly or bi-weekly, so we release that all the time to kind of show you that we're really active, you know, and we're really trying to do the stuff that we say we're doing, and, you know, and even if we don't talk, we still moving, you know, type of stuff like that, man. So we just want to make sure that people get to see, you know, just as much as they hear, and that everything that we put out is going to be quality, man, you know. So yeah, I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. What you do on a chill day?
On a chill day, man, I just like locked in. I just be in the studio, bro. Heck yeah. If we not like, we've been moving around lately, but like even when we go back home, it's just like I'm sitting in front of the computer, like learning, teaching myself how to do stuff, and, you know, the team teaching each other the same thing, teaching me. If like I said, you might know how to work the camera, I'm shadowing you, trying to find out how to do the same thing, so we can be powerhouse. We really want to, you know, change the game for how people do everything, listen to music, you know, feel music, you know, see stuff, you know. We want to change it completely, and we feel like within the team we have and the people that the energies that we, you know, surround ourselves with, we feel like it's inevitable, it's going to happen, you know, just being genuine and you know, being who we are, you know. So yeah.
Okay, we're in Atlanta right now.
Yeah. ATL, man. ATL to Tennessee, man.
So I mean, how do you like Atlanta? The music scene right now, you know, it's kind of a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Going on always.
Yeah, definitely. Great job, Atlanta, man. Nah, but man, y'all definitely y'all spark plug for a lot of things, man. You know, and definitely y'all, yeah, it helps us as far as like, you know, people, tourists, if you will, kind of see that it's that hip hop isn't going anywhere, man. You know, and I feel like it could die a little bit more every year, but the fact that, you know, like my brother say all the time, y'all at least push 1 or 2 artists every summer. Y'all have, you know, and that is like, it's, you know, that's come on now, it's smart if you think about it, man. You got 1 million people pushing one or 2 people, they're gonna blow, whether anybody likes it or not. It's force feeding, you know, and that's dope, man. We take a lot of that stuff in, man, you know, and yeah, we're definitely proud to be here, and, you know, we want to link up as much people while we're here, you know, and yeah, it's nothing bad I can say about Atlanta, man. Nothing bad at all.
Cool. All right, now I'm going into some quick little play around random questions, man.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
First thing I do when I wake up is depending on where I woke up at, but yeah, man, I probably just cut on the computer, man. Lately, I don't know if you're asking like when, but like lately,
what you do this morning?
like Man, we just got up and came here. Yeah, got up and came here. So yeah, no, that's where my mind be at though. For real, man, my mind be on like shit, man. We just this is a bigger plan. Like, man, we should be doing something, you know. So it's just kind of like playing something for the day. What I'm gonna do as soon as I wake up.
Kind of piggybacking off that.
Yeah.
All day you dream about?
Yeah, man, sex, man. That's just what it is, man. That's just yeah, man. No, sex, and then of course the music shit, man. But that's just like that's above everything. Music is like for real, man. So it's just like nothing else above music ever. I don't know, man.
Favorite drink?
My favorite drink will probably be peach knee high.
Pink what?
No, peach knee high.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Weekend or weekdays?
Man, weekend. I like weekends.
Alright. If you wasn't making music, what would you be doing?
Nah, it's nothing else. Nothing else, man.
Ass or titties?
Ass, man. I'm an ass man.
Shave the bush.
I like a little something. See, you gotta have a little something. Yeah, it's not. I can't even say even all bald because it's just it look funny sometimes when it's all bald, man. So yeah, just gotta have a little something, a little triangle, or a little strip or something.
Bar or liquid soda, man?
Man, it's been. I grew up on bar, so bar, yeah.
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Say it again.
Superpower, what would it be?
Like read minds. Yeah.
Now that might be dangerous.
Yeah, I know, man, but it's just like, shoot, man, if I can read minds, a lot of stuff that, you know, I could get to the point a lot faster, man. Because even if they tell you something, you still, these days, you got to second guess everything everybody say. So it's just like, man, if I read your mind, I know whether you bullshit or not soon off the bat. So
you might lose friends, man.
Yeah, all of them. But you know they wasn't friends though. If you read their minds, I ain't this nigga friend. All right, bro. We ain't friends, man. Let's cut the shit. Yeah.
Cool, man. Let the people know how to get in touch with you.
Man, you can follow me my personal Instagram, LLJayl. My Twitter, same thing, LLJayl. My SoundCloud is Radicals JL, RADIKALZ JAYL. Facebook, J Lyles, JAYLILES. And then you can follow the group page. The group page is The Radicals on Instagram, THERADIKALZ. Same thing on Twitter, The Radicals, THERADIKALZ. And yeah, and check the hashtag radtalk, RADTALK, radtalk.
Yeah. All right, man. You sitting down with VAPtv, bro. Jay, I appreciate you, bro.
Man, thanks, Vap.
Yeah.
What's